It's a funny do, isn't it, in the world of show business? I've told you before, things are very tricky, particularly when you are asking the public to part with their hard-earned cash for no mean feat, very expensive tickets. You know, literally over here in London, a ticket can be anything from £16 to £250. The £16 ones are very scarce, let me tell you, but it's a great advertising gimmick. Now, the other day we told you about this particular play in London that is going to be staging literally in the very heart of the West End, a Black Nights Only performance. That is basically, if you are of my skin tone or any other colour, seemingly you wouldn't be too welcome. Guess what though? Things are taking a turn for the worst. And more importantly, is this turning into a game of moans? Let me explain. It's lovely to see you today as ever. Thank you so much for joining me in this rainy London town. I know people love to know what it's like. I love to know what it's like though, what it's like in your part of the world. We're all fascinated by the weather. Apparently they did a poll recently and they said the two things that Brits like to talk about are money, or lack of money should I say, and of course the weather. Is that true? Is it the same in your part of the world? Or if you live in somewhere idyllic like maybe Hawaii or the Caribbean or whatever, does it really matter? Every day is sunshine, isn't it? Or is it not? Let me know. Back as ever to your breaking story of the day. Yeah, this play is going to be opening at the Noel Coward Theatre. It's called The Slave Play. It's already appeared on Broadway and apparently a big success. Now, the writer of this play, which I said to you before, is literally trying to stump up interest in something that nobody has any idea of over here in the United Kingdom. Well, he apparently welcomes this opportunity just for people of colour to embrace two nights where they're not faced, allegedly, with other skin tones. How mad is this? But now it's all fallen on its star. That's right, Kit Harington, the star of Games of Thrones. He's under pressure to literally come out and actually say, well, does he agree with this? Let's not forget his fan base, the cast people who loved Games of Thrones, are particularly diverse. No two ways about it. Also, let me point out, following this latest news, well, literally the box office has not been set alight. There are going to be a lot of fans from Games of Thrones who simply will not really want to be part of this. It's seemingly too negative. Now, Kit himself, I've met briefly, is a very nice man, very capable actor. And I think it's unkind of the playwright, indeed the theatre and everybody else associated with this particular production, to put them under that. Did he know about this before he signed the contract to appear? Was he aware of this? Either way, it's truly escalating. And I foresee that Kit Harington is going to have to come out in some shape or form and defend exactly what he feels about this latest debacle to hit the West End. Or indeed, he could be ending up not with just a couple of nights of exclusivity, but lots of empty seats to perform the Slave Play too. I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Do you agree? Is it the star's fault? And more importantly, as I asked before, would you want to be part of something like this? And more importantly as well, what would they do if I turned up on that night having paid a full price ticket? Turn me away? Interesting debate. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.